How to deal with a wounded partner. Hey friends, welcome to my new video. Let's go. If you're finding yourself in a relationship where your partner has a lot of wounds coming up, he gets triggered a lot, you can see how he is dabbling in certain situations in life, how there is so much more for that person to step up into their power, if they just heal another thing, they will be completely different. You are probably right about what you're seeing in your partner, because as a woman, you have this ability to see through bullshit, to see the potential of your partner, and that's amazing. But at the same time, it is very easy to use that gift to bypass your own stuff. I want to remind you that every partner in front of you, every person and every situation is a mirror of your own state. So for sure there is a reason why this person is in your reality, especially as a partner. Our partners are very, very important mirrors for our own evolution. So it's much easier to point finger in our partner and say how they have to heal something, how they have certain wounds to deal with, how they are not fully in their power. But guess what? They are your mirror, which means there is still work for you to be done. And even if you're doing massive work, I applaud you, I congratulate you, but know that as long as your partner is massively triggering you with their own journey, there is something there for you. So instead of using so much energy to blame them, to point finger at them, to force them to do something, to heal, to go on another workshop, start taking all that energy back and put it in you. Yes, I know you're doing the work, but trust me, you are meant for much more. So the same what you see in your partner, there is more work to be done for you. And maybe it's not a direct mirror in a way, oh, they have a wound around their father, but you don't feel this is for you. Maybe just the way they make you feel because what they're wounding about, it is a key for you. There is a part of healing where they don't know how to see what is actually the reality mirroring to them. In those moments, it is important to follow the feelings, okay? What feeling is triggered inside of you by the situation that you have with your partner? You start feeling anger because of something that they don't want to look at. So instead of acting from anger and trying to argue and prove your point, look inside of you and see what is this anger trying to show you. Maybe you have hidden resentment. Maybe it's ancient anger towards men. Maybe there is some hidden resentment you have towards your partner. Maybe this anger is protecting some fear inside of you that if they don't change, you will lose them. Or if they don't change, maybe you'll stay stuck. So when you follow that feeling and allow the feeling to take you deeper and deeper, what is under that feeling? What is this feeling actually covering up? You will give yourself an opportunity to really evolve and heal and probably shift the situation with your partner when you heal the frequency that is actually manifesting this situation in your reality. The best way to deal with your wounded partner is by dealing with yourself, by you healing anything inside of you that is perpetuating this frequency that your partner is on, because you create your reality. And it doesn't mean you shouldn't express what you see in your partner. You shouldn't tell them the potential you see in them. You shouldn't tell them where they are actually hiding and where they should look at themselves. Absolutely, you should. Absolutely, you should express. But at the same time, do your own work. Because if you just spend time blaming them and waiting for them to change and waiting for them to heal, you will just waste your time and you'll waste a lot of your own energy that you can use to put into your own healing and into your own life in general. So the best way to deal with your wounded partner is asking yourself, Why do I need them to change? Why do I want them to change? What will I get if they change? Maybe you will feel more safe. Maybe you're trying to cover up some fears that you carry. Look deep into that, because this is your key to unlock your own freedom and to shift the reality with your partner as well. The best way to lead and influence is by example. If you are the one who is committed to your own self-work, to choosing yourself, to love yourself, you will radiate that frequency, and you will be an example not only for your partner but for people around you to really take responsibility for your own life. And from that frequency, when you're fully locked in into your own evolution, you will attract people who will match that frequency, and your partner will shift with you, or it will just dissolve from your reality. The best way to deal with your wounded partner is to deal with yourself. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.